All right. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome all of you once again to our technical analysis today. It's Monday, the 19th of January 2026. As we are still impacting ourselves with the knowledge, making ourselves better traders. One of the platform that we needed to be is on the technical analysis platform. Yes, we want to give our Royalty robot best entries in the market. So whenever we are trading with our bot, we are making sure that we are trading objectively with the trend. That is one reason why we come here every morning to share information about trading. All right. So last week, Thursday and Friday, we couldn't be able to meet because of other circumstances. I believe that my network is going to keep me here, but I do have co-host. If anything happens, please let me know. Yeah, if anything happens, let me know. All right. So last week we ended on Wednesday where we were talking about candlestick chart patterns. So far, I think we looked at the engulfing bars, and then we also looked at the Doji family candlestick pattern. On the Doji candlestick family, we looked at two of them, where we looked at the dragonfly Doji, right? And then we looked at the Gravestone Doji, right? Maybe for recollection, let me find out. What comes to mind when somebody talks about a Gravestone Doji. If you attended our class last week, what comes to your mind when somebody mentions the word Gravestone Doji? What comes to your mind when somebody mentions the word Gravestone Doji? What comes to mind? What comes to mind? What comes to mind? Gravestone Doji. Gravestone Doji. The chart is silent. The chart is silent. The chart is silent. I'm only seeing Joyce here. It's only Joyce who is active, giving us market going down. Okay, Geoffrey is also here, telling us about bearish. Okay, my friend Leader Soul is telling us downtrend in the market. Okay, John says market go down. Christopher says bearish candle indicating that market is going to reverse. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah. So a doji candlestick chart pattern. Okay. Afonso says it's a bearish candlestick. Bearish candlestick chart pattern. Downtrend. Okay. All right. I think we do have a clue about a Gravestone Doji, a market reversal signal to the downside, a market reversal signal signifying that the market might likely to reverse to the downside. If you are to locate a Gravestone Doji, you want to give somebody direction to locate a Gravestone Doji. Which direction, which places are you going to tell the person to check? If you are to give direction to somebody to locate a Gravestone Doji, can you tell us what are you likely to say to the person? Someone is wanting to find out where they can get a Gravestone Doji. Yes. What are you going to say to the person so that they can have high chances to find a Gravestone Doji at the top of the chart, at the market tops, on top of the trend, at the top of an uptrend, resistance area, yes. Resistant areas, resistant levels where market normally when they touch they react. Yes, it can be at the top of the trend. That is okay, but mostly you find out that only when a price is resisted, buyers are being resisted to push the price further, right? It's like buyers now, they are resting. They are trying to take a rest. It's when they see that they don't have more energy. Their momentum is running out. So it is an opportunity for sellers to come in and start selling. Okay, Lydia, I'm not sharing any screen at the moment. I'm not sharing any screen at the moment. I'm just trying to wrap up through explaining. Yeah, I was just trying to wrap up through explaining, so I'm not sharing a screen at the moment. Okay, so today we are going to proceed after understanding the Doji candlestick family, as well as the bearish engulfing bar, bullish engulfing bar, which comprises of the engulfing bar family. Today we are going to look at a different candlestick pattern. So if you do not find engulfing bars, if you do not find dojis, you are going to find another chart pattern that is called, let me share my screen. You are going to find this other chart pattern. If you do not find the two that we have discussed so far, you are going to find this other chart pattern when you are doing your technical analysis, when you're trying to check the market, trying to find the trend, the current trend and the previous trend of the market. Okay. All right, so we didn't look at those two families, and today I want us to look at a different chart pattern. Let us come here and look at this one. It is called a morning star. Okay, this is called a morning star candlestick chart pattern. Right, so let's go into it. The morning star pattern, it is considered as a bullish reversal pattern. First of all, I hope my screen is visible. Is my screen visible? Is my screen visible? Are you able to see my screen? Let me try to come back to Zoom. Are you able to see my screen? Am I sharing screen? Okay, all right, confirmed. Okay, so let's come back here. Okay, so a morning star, it is a pattern which is considered as a bullish reversal pattern. Okay, it is considered as a bullish reversal pattern. Okay, it often occurs, the morning star chart pattern, it often occurs at the bottom of a downtrend, and it consists of three candles. 1, 2, 3. The morning star consists of three candles or three bodies. First of all, it is considered as a bullish reversal pattern. Okay, so where do you locate it? It mostly often occurs at the bottom of a downtrend. The market is trending downward like this. So when you reach at the bottom here, where sellers they normally rest, this is an area, or these are levels where price is supported. So you are going to find that sellers, they have been running the race from the top, pushing the market all the way to the bottom. Okay, so they are going to run out of energy. They are going to get tired. They would want to rest a bit and have a cup of coffee. They want to have a glass of water since they have been running all day. So while they are trying to rest, they are not aware that they are giving an opportunity to their friends who are called buyers. So buyers, they see this as an opportunity. When the market has been going down, price declining, you are going to find out that somewhere, somehow, at a certain level, buyers, they will see it as an opportunity. Why? Because buyers, they like to buy when the price is cheaper. They like to buy low so that they can sell high. Okay, that is the tendency of buyers. So when price has been trending downward, you are going to see that the price will reach at certain levels, okay, certain areas where it will fail to continue to go down, which we call a support area or a support level. So at the bottom of a downtrend, you are going to see a formation of three candles, which consist of 1, 2, 3. Let's go into it. The first candle, it is a bearish candlestick pattern. I mean, it's a bearish candlestick. Okay, the first candle, it is a bearish candle. This candle indicates that sellers, can you see the size of the candle? If the market is coming from this side going down, when you see this, it shows you that sellers, they are still more in the market. Okay, sellers are still in charge in the market. As you can see, the size of the candle. Remember when we were talking about body sizes of candles, we looked at this training last week when we were talking about body sizes, that some candles are big, some candles are small, some candles are small, are long, some candles are short. So I want you to have a look at this candle and understanding that the market is trending from that side coming down here. So the presence of this candle tells you that currently sellers are still in charge. Okay, if this was a 4-hour time frame, this was a 4-hour session. Okay, when this session is ending and then another 4-hour session comes in, you can see that the presence of sellers that were here differs from the presence of sellers that are here. So the first candle tells you that sellers are still in control. They are in charge of the market. Okay. Now the second candle, can you see it is small? This candle, it can be a bullish candle or it can be a bearish candle. When I say bullish, I'm talking of a buying candle. It can be a buying candle. It can be also a selling candle. It can be green. It can be red. This candle in the middle, but it is a small candle. What does this mean? The second candle, it is small. Okay, it means that sellers, they are, yes, still in control. Okay, sellers, they are still in the market, but they are failing to push the price further down. Can you imagine the power or the strength that sellers came with when they were closing this session, if the same power, if the same strength was applied in the next session, you could expect also a candle to grow bigger like this, the market to continue to go down. But you can see that this candle, it is also a 4-hour candle. Okay? So it means that sellers, yes, they are in the market. But the challenge is they are failing to push the price further down to break the support. That's why you see this candle is small. Okay? There is fighting of power over here. The volume of sellers, okay, is different from the previous session. So this tells us that sellers are, yes, in the market. They are in control. The only challenge is that they are failing to push the market lower. Okay? They are failing to push the market further down. So this candle, it can be a bullish candle. It can be a candle for buyers. It can be a candle for sellers. But it is a small candle. Right? Now, after this session has ended, you are going to see another session coming in. Okay, I'm using an example of a 4-hour session, assuming that this candle is a 4-hour candlestick. This one is a 4-hour candlestick, and another 4-hour session is coming. Now, when the other session comes in, this is also a 4-hour session, which brings in the third candle. So the third candle, it should be a bullish candlestick. Okay? It should be a bullish candlestick. All right? So you can see that if this combination comes this way, it means buyers, they are preparing to take their ball from sellers to push the market to the top. This is a combination of a morning star family. When the morning stars appears, you should know that traders are going to have a good day in the market. Okay, when a morning star appears, it means the market is going to signify bullish. Just like when you wake up in the morning, you look at the beautiful sky. Very early in the morning, you look at the beautiful sky, then you spot morning stars there. You are going to see bright morning stars appearing. That tells you what type of a day is going to be. Okay, so the same applies to trading. When you see morning stars candles, then you should know that the market is signifying bullish momentum. If you are a spot trader, if you are a futures trader, it is time to do some longs. It is time for you to do some spot trading. Yes, understanding that spot trading, we only consider the upward movement of price, right? So this is what we call a morning star candlestick chart pattern. Comprises of 3 candles. The first one, a bearish candle, and it should signify volume. It should signify momentum. The second one, it is a small candle. It can be a bullish candle. It can be a bearish candle. Sometimes it is also in a form of a doji. Okay, this middle candle. Sometimes it is like a doji as well. But what matters is it should be a 3 candlestick pattern, the morning star. Okay, so this is a method. Okay, the morning star, it is a pattern that shows us how buyers, they normally come into the market and take control of the market from sellers. Okay, how buyers, this is the technique buyers comes into the market with. to take the price from sellers. Okay, so when this pattern occurs at the bottom of the downtrend, probably near the support level, like I said, there are areas where the market, when it touches, it reacts, it bounces back. If it was coming down, it touches, it bounces back. So that's what we call a support area. You are going to learn about support and resistance levels. Don't worry about that. But I just wanted to paint a picture that if you are looking for a morning star chart pattern, okay, the place that you might likely to find is when the market has been trending downward near the support level. Then this is interpreted as a powerful trend reversal. The reverse of the downtrend going to the uptrend, since it was a downtrend. Are we together here on the morning star pattern? Are we together on the morning star pattern? Are we together on the morning star pattern? Are we together on the morning star pattern? Did you get the morning star pattern? The composition, how it signifies market reversal? Okay. All right. So we are good. Let's continue. Maybe today we can cover a couple of them. All right. So let me come back here again. And then we continue with these candlestick patterns, right? With these candlestick pattern. So this is how a morning star pattern may look like. This is how a morning star pattern may look like. That's why I was saying that the small candle or the middle candle, it may be, sometimes it may be in the form of a doji. Okay, so you can see the formation over here. When this happened, then we saw the market showing which direction it is going to go. Yes, sometimes it may not happen immediately. You are going to see another probably red candle. Okay, then wait and see afterwards. You will see that the market now has prepared itself to take that direction. So here is a bearish candle, which is like a mother candle. There is a baby candle here, the small candle, and then comes the bullish candle, and then we see the market showing you the direction that it would want to go. Okay, so when morning stars have showed up, okay, when you have been experiencing a very beautiful day with sunshine, you should know that the sun is not going to shine forever. Are we together, friends? When you are trading, you are having a good day, you are busy taking some profit, the market is in your favor, you should also, at the back of your mind, think that the market is not going to favor you all day. Okay, you should experience that if the sun has been shining, it is not going to shine forever. The sun will reach a time where it is going to set. When the sun sets, darkness is going to come. When darkness comes, sometimes it does not only come alone, it comes with what we call stars in the evening. Okay, when you see stars in the morning, you should also experience some stars in the evening. So the evening stars start to appear. When the evening stars start to appear, it signifies that it is night, it is darkness. Okay, so the control of the 24-hour session is not going to be the same. All right, so when darkness comes, then you should experience that probably if you are in places where you are not supposed to be, then you should experience danger. You should start smelling danger. Okay? In most places, when darkness comes, it is time for the other guys to start working. Right? I don't know if you are able to understand what I'm saying. When darkness finds you somewhere which is not safe, then you are in big trouble. In the market, when we are trading, there are moments whereby darkness may be experienced. The market may not be in your favor. So we are going to see evening star candlestick pattern appearing, like what you are seeing on the screen here. I hope that I'm still here. So you can see when the morning star appeared, the market went high up. The trend of the market changed. Remember, it was a down trend. Then the morning star appeared. When the morning star appeared, then the market trended upward. When the market trended upward, you can see that this is a buying candle. It is a bullish one, showing us that the market is coming from this direction. It is going up. When it is reaching a certain area which is considered as a resistant area, so you are able to see that according to this pattern here, the first candle, it is a bullish candle. That signifies that buyers, they are in charge. Are we together? Can you see how this candle is filled up? It signifies that buyers are still in charge. Okay? They are in charge of the market. Come the next session. Okay? Come the next session. This candle also may tell you that buyers, yes, they are in charge. But there is one small challenge. I don't know if it is a small challenge or it is a big challenge for buyers. They are in control, but they are failing to press the price high up. They are failing to push this price to break this level to go up. That is the only challenge that buyers are experiencing. Yes, they are in control, but can you see the power that they ended up with here? It is not the same power that is in here. If it was the same power, I'm sure this candle could be somewhere there. But buyers, they are failing currently to push this price to break this level. As a result, the session ended within this range. Okay? The session ended around here. Buyers could not cross this area here to go up there. Then we see that now it was a technique that sellers were using to catch buyers. So it was an entry technique for sellers. So in the next session, can you see the other candle? It is showing you that it is a bearish candle. Can you see the strength of the candle? It tells you that now sellers, they are able to show their real face, that we are here now. They are taking the ball from buyers. They are ready to roll down. Okay? So the evening star candlestick chart pattern, it is a reversal pattern to the downside. It is a reversal pattern to the downside. Like I said with the morning star, this candle here, it can be a doji. Okay? It can be a doji. All right? So this indicates that buyers, they are failing to push the price further to the top. As a result, sellers, they find it as an opportunity to start selling so that they can make some profit. Remember, the market is coming from the bottom, going up, going up, going up. This is profit. This is all profit. This is all profit. Okay? So traders, they always know when to take profit, right? So you will see that no matter how the price can go high up, no matter how, okay, you should know that it is not going to be forever. You are going to see price direction changing. Those who were buying, it is time for them to sell and take some profit. So when you are busy chasing some green candles, when price is going up, when price is going up, when you are busy entering, getting out, entering, getting out, please, at the back of your mind, ask yourself a question. How long is this trend going to be? That's why I always say, do not enter 3 times the same coin. You enter first time, you get out, you collect your 1%, your 2%. There's another opportunity again, you enter, you get out. Please don't forget, you may enter the third time, you don't come out. Because no matter how long the trend might be, whether it is an uptrend, in this scenario, it is an uptrend. No matter how beautiful it may seem, no matter how excited you are, that's why we said do not allow emotions when it comes to trading to be involved. Don't allow your emotions to control you when you are trading. Always remain disciplined. Okay? Stick to your strategies. Stick to your approach of the market. Right? So you should know that indeed it was a beautiful journey going upward, collecting some good profit. But now it is time to go down. So if you are not aware, if you are not cautious, then you are going to enter here for the third time. And this time around, you don't get out. You get buried here on top. The market leaves you there. It starts to come down. It has left you there. It has left you there. It comes down again here. You don't know how long it will come, okay? It will come back to you. You don't know how long. That's why we are teaching you these skills so that you are able to trade, to trade with discipline. So this is an evening star chart pattern. I'm trying to simplify your trading experience. Okay? I'm trying to simplify your trading experience. We are not being more technical. Are we okay on the evening star chart pattern? Are we okay on the evening star chart pattern? You always join, you always meet evening stars, you don't see morning stars. Maristos. Maristos, you don't see morning stars. You must follow down trends. You must check down trends. You see, in trading, the market will never be your friend. Never. The only friend that you may find with it is the trend. So when you make the trend to be your friend, you will be able to enter the market at the right time. So analyze the trend of the market. Okay? Price will never be your friend, only the trend. Hence, I'm saying when you are riding an upward market, please take note, how long is the ride going to be? Anytime the market may change direction. Oh, okay, you struggled to join the training. Okay, I'm very sorry for that. You came in late. Very sorry. There's a recording already. Don't worry. The session is being recorded. So I'm sure you'll be able to watch. So don't worry. You can have time and then go through the session. So that was the evening star chart pattern. All right, so let's proceed and look at another type of a chart pattern. Okay, the evening star and the morning star, we are done with them. We are done with them. Here how they may look like. Okay, this is how the combination appears when you go to your trading view. Okay, so the white candles on my chart, they are buying candles. Okay, they are green candles in trading view. The black candles, they are red candles in trading view that represents sellers. All right, so you can see the market was this way. Now this formation appears. When this formation appears, it means buyers are being resisted. The price is being resisted. It is failing to break the ceiling to go up there. Then it changes direction. Okay, so if you are a futures trader, when you have traded an upward movement like this, and then it reaches the resistant area, then you can also get yourself ready to ride with the market downward. This is beautiful. This is why I love trading. So if you have missed the upward movement, get ready for the downward movement. That is if you are acquainted yourself with futures trading. Okay, I know some they are still babies here. Please take your steps. Take your steps, lane step by step until you are ready to trade the other market. Okay, right. So don't just chase profit. Don't chase profit. You may not find it. You may not find it. You end up being swallowed by the market. Let's come and look at this gentleman here. This gentleman, it is called a pin bar or a hammer. It is also a candlestick pattern. It is created when the open high and close, they are roughly at the same price. Remember when we were talking about shadows? Okay? Remember when we were talking about shadows? If you remember very well, now you are able to see the significance of a shadow here. Can you see the long lower shadow here? The long lower wick, the long lower tail. So when it comes to a hammer, okay, the closing price and the opening price, they are roughly at the same price. Sometimes there is a small upper shadow there. The candle will look like that. You are going to see a small upper shadow. Okay? Don't confuse a hammer and a doji, please. Don't confuse a hammer and a doji. All right? Don't confuse the two. The hammer, it should have the head. The hammer should have the head. Okay? But the opening and the closing, they are almost at the same price. But there is a body. With the hammer, there is a body. Okay? Different from a doji. Right? So, what other characteristic that you can use to identify that this is a hammer? Apart from the small head, what other characteristic? It should have a long lower shadow. Okay? It should have a long lower shadow. So I'm saying when it comes to a hammer, which is also referred as a pin bar, it is created when the open, okay, the open high. What do I mean open high? Do you remember we were talking about the high of the market and the low of the market? In this candle, this is the low of the market where the head is ending. Where the head is ending, it becomes the high of the market. Remember parts of a candlestick. That's why I'm using open high. Okay? Open high. This is the high. The high is somewhere there. And this is the the close. Where the high is also where the close is. The open high and close, they are roughly at the same price. If there was a small shadow there, if there was a small upper shadow, you could see that this now becomes the high. This comes the closing. But in this scenario, since there's no upper shadow there, where the price has closed, it is also the high of the market. Hence, I'm using the word open high. Okay? Open high and close. They are roughly at the same price. One other characteristic, the presence of a long lower shadow. This indicates a bullish rejection from buyers. Buyers, they are rejecting what? They are rejecting price. Imagine price moving this way, downward, downward, downward. It reaches this area called the support. And then buyers start to reject the price. They start pushing the price back to the open. So this presence of a long lower shadow signifies buyer's rejection or bullish rejection. All right. Can I go to trading view quickly? Can I get something? Can I get something? Can I get something? I hope it's going to open quickly. Let me see. Let me see if it's going to open quickly here so that we can see a long lower shadow signifying buyers rejecting the price. Maybe let me look at this guy called Dusk. I just want to see the significance of a long lower shadow signifying buyers rejection of price. Let me see this other one in the 4-hour time frame. Okay, in the 4-hour time frame. Okay. So you may see something like this. When I say buyers, they are rejecting price. Can you see the significance of this long shadow here in this candle? Okay, in this candle, even where the price is, there is also a long lower shadow like here. Okay, though it is the body is big, but I just want you to see the significance of this shadow here, the lower shadow. It is long. This is a significance that buyers are rejecting price. Price came to this level and buyers, they refused. They started pressing the price back to the open until it ended there. Okay, this is the picture I'm trying to paint when it comes to buyers rejecting price. When you see a candle with a long lower shadow, it tells you that buyers are refusing to accept the fall of price. They don't want the price to continue going further down. It went further enough up to this level. Then they said, no, to us it is cheaper. We are buying, we are buying, we are buying. They started buying until they passed even the opening. Remember, it opened here. They passed the opening. It went high up there. Okay? Then when it reached there, then also the buyers, they said, I think we needed to take some profit. Then they joined the sellers. Some buyers became sellers. Selling activity started to happen. As you can see, the current candle, it is red. So there is a selling activity taking place here because the market has been going up for some time. Okay? So you can see that this is what normally happens in the market. When price goes high up, you should expect the price also to come down. If it does not come down fully, but it is going to retrace before it continues to go down. It is going to make a pull. before it continues to go down. Does it make sense with the hammer? Does it make sense? Let me see. Where can we find a perfect? Where can we find a perfect hammer? Where did this market start to rise? You are going to see when a market has down, then you are going to see market changing direction, preparing itself to change direction to go up. Okay, a downtrend cannot be forever trend. An uptrend cannot be a forever trend. They are going to move up and down, up and down. Even if the journey is an upward, somewhere, somehow, the market is going to retrace. As you can see that in the process of going up, it will come down a bit. It goes up, it comes down a bit. Then you see there it goes. Okay? That's what normally happens. That is a hammer, ladies and gentlemen, signifying a side. The long lower shadow, it shows a bullish rejection from buyers. Okay, and their intention is to push the market high up. That is the intention, to push the market high up. Are we still friends on the hammer? Are we still friends on the hammer or the pin bar? Are we still friends? Are we still friends? When we are about to finish, we're gonna navigate the market together. We're gonna go to trading view and probably look at some of the chart patterns that we are learning right now. Okay, before we come to the end of our candlestick chart pattern session, we're gonna have some time. We're gonna go navigate trading view, trying to locate different chart patterns. Okay, the ones that we are learning now. I believe that we are okay. Then we can proceed. Then we can proceed to the next chart pattern. Okay, so that is the hammer. That is how it looks like. That is how it looks like. So it gives you an opportunity to prepare. This is the support level. Price is failing to break. It is being supported here. Then after some time, you see that price now is showing you where it is intending to go. All right, so that is the hammer. Okay, let's go and see the opposite version of a hammer. When you flip the hammer upside down, when you flip the hammer upside down, what do you end up having? You end up having what we call a shooting star. There are people who always confuse a shooting star and a morning star. They said that a shooting star is the opposite of the morning star. No. Morning is evening. Okay? Morning is evening. Morning is not shooting. Are we together? Yeah. I have been experiencing that. Most of the students that I have been training, they always confuse between the shooting star and the morning star, simply because there is the word star at the end. So the shooting star is not the opposite version of the morning star. The morning goes with the evening. The shooting goes with the hammer. Okay? Or the bearish pin bar. The shooting star is also referred as a bearish pin bar. It is a hammer that is flipped upside down. A hammer flipped upside down. That's what we call a shooting star, a bearish pin bar. Yes, more like a hanging man. Yes. I wanted to go to trading view here. I wanted to go to trading view. Can I see a shooting star here that I can use to explain? Okay. I'm not seeing one here. Shooting star, where are you? All right. Let me check others. Which other coin went high up recently and then it's on the verge of going down? Let me check GAN. This one can act well, can work well as a shooting star. This one over here. This one over here can work well as a shooting star. Yes, let me use this one. This candle here. Okay? This candle here. This one is a bit different from this one. So I'm going to use this one to be my example for training. So the shooting star now, the shooting star formation. The shooting star formation, first of all, since it signifies reversal signal to the downside of price, it should be found at the level where price is being resisted, meaning to say areas of resting for buyers. Price has been going up after the appearance of the hammer. Okay? After the appearance of the hammer. Let me remove these things here. Some people are losing concentration because of these things. So let me hide them probably. Let me hide them. All right. Let me hide them. Then we can only have candles here. So the market has been going upward. As you can see, this market has been on an upward movement. Can you imagine coming from this level? Okay, here I could take this as a retracement. Then it continued to go up. So come and visit these levels. Okay, come visit these levels. If we were to enlarge, you can see that there is a shooting star here. When it appeared, the market reversed. The market changed direction. It came down to this level. Okay, this shooting star over here. Can you see this candle here? All right. So when we are talking about a shooting star formation, we are talking about a reversal signal of price to the downside. Now, it is opened when the open low. I don't want to confuse somebody. When I was talking about a hammer, I was talking about open high. So I'm changing now. I'm saying open low. Why am I saying open low? Let me enlarge this screen here. The price opened here, ladies and gentlemen, in this candle. The price opened somewhere there. Okay, when it opened, this is how low it went. That is how low it went. Okay, so where it opened and where low it went, they are not far from each other. From the opening of the price and the lowest of the price, they are not far from each other. Hence, I am using the word open low. Okay? The open low and the close now. I'm adding another one. Open low and then close. Where did the price close? Where did it close? It closed here. Okay? It opened here. It went down to this level. Then it also closed here because this is a red candle. This is a red candle. Red candles, they close below. They don't close on top. They close below. So it opened here. It went this low and it went back and closed there. So this is how high it went. This is how low it went. It opened here. Okay. No. Didn't open there. I'm making a mistake now. It opened here. It closed here. Yes, I made a mistake there. It opened here. Why am I saying here? It opened here and it closed here. It went high up here. It went low to this level. Look at the significance of the high. What is this? What do you call this? A shadow. It is a long upper shadow. So these are sellers. These are sellers. What are they doing? They are resisting price. So this is a shooting star formation, a pin bar. Okay? Sometimes others, they call it a hanging man. So I'm saying the open, low, and close, they are roughly at the same price. But what makes you to characterize this candle to say that it is a shooting star or it is a bearish pin bar? It is because of the presence of the long upper shadow. Okay? The long upper shadow. The long upper shadow with a small body. With a small body. Okay? The long upper shadow with the small body. This is what we call a shooting star. So when it appears, mostly it is when the price has gone high up, price has trended upward, then it signifies reversal of the trend. Reversal of the trend. So when you are making a trend to be your friend, you are not going to go wrong. You're not gonna go wrong when you are making a trend to be your friend. Can you see? After that, we see that indeed, though there was a struggle of power, okay? There was a struggle of power within this range here. But initially we saw the price did what? Yes, it retraced, if we can call this a retracement, because I see that it went further up after this. But there was a decline of price here. Can you see? There was a decline of price here. Before it went up, there was a decline of price here after the presence of the shooting star. So the shooting star tells you that, my friend, we are coming. Sellers are coming. Okay? Sellers are coming. The selling activity is going to take place. Because of the significance of this long upper shadow, it tells you that buyers, they are being resisted to continue pushing this price further up. Something needed to happen first. There should be a break. So there was a selling activity before price continued to go high up. Even here as well, when this happened, you can see that price also came down. Can you see there? Can you see here? Price also came down. So price does not just go up, 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 up. No, it normally retraces or it reverses 100%. If it doesn't reverse, it retraces. It pulls back, then it continues to go up. So when you watch these movements, you are going to make the trend of the market to be your friend. Is it okay with the shooting star? Is it okay with the shooting star? Oh, I'm confusing somebody here. Is someone confused with the shooting star? Are we still friends? Are we still friends with the shooting star? Because I think I needed to end here. We will continue tomorrow. I don't want to give you more. You end up forgetting. Are we still friends? Anyone with a question? Anyone with a question? Can I give this time for questions? Is there anyone with a question? I'm stopping to share screen now. Is anyone with a question? Anybody with a question? These chart patterns, they will guide you when you are making your entrance in the market, when you are making your exits in the market. If you want to pick up a trade, before you enter that trade, you are able to be guided, looking at what is cooking in the market. Then you see that no, this trend is not going to help me enter because I want to long the market, but the market is going downward. So it is not a position for me to enter. Okay? If you are a spot trader, you see that the market is already high up, you're not going to trade. You're not going to enter because the price is on top. You need to wait for the price to come down so that you can buy low and then sell high when the price goes up in your favor. So these are guiding signals. These are guiding signals that you can look and then say, can I make an entry here, or it's not the right time for me to make an entry? All right. So allow me to end the session here. We are going to proceed tomorrow. I think we have left with just a few. I said that we may not be able to go through each and every candlestick chart pattern, but we are going to share with you the most likely candlestick chart pattern that may help you observe the market. That may help you observe the market, whether the market is ready to be traded or it is not ready to be traded when you have added with other tools. The morning star. You want to see the morning star. The morning star, it is a composition of 3 candles. Okay? The morning star, it is a composition of 3 candles. Maristos want to see the morning star. Can we find the morning star here? Let me see. This coin is very upset. This coin is very, very upset. Yeah. I'm looking for a morning star that I can share with Maristos. I'm looking for a morning star that I can share with Maristos. I'm not getting a perfect one. A composition of 3 candles. One, it is a bearish candlestick. The other one, it can be a bearish or it can be a bullish, but it is a small candle. And the third candle, it should be a bullish candle. Let me check Dash. Let me check Dash. Yes, Maristos, here's an example of a morning star. Here is an example of a morning star over here. Here. Okay? That's an example of a morning star. That's an example of a morning star. Right? This is a beautiful example of a morning star over here. The market came from this direction. Okay? Came from that direction. Then it was supported here. The appearance of this chart pattern here, it changed the direction of the market. It went high up there. It retraced a bit, but the journey was an upward movement. So this is a morning star chart pattern. As you can see, after that, how high the price went. How high the price went. Have you seen that, Maristos? Maristos, did I help you? Did I help you? Did I help you, Maristos? Give me an answer if I have helped you. All right. Okay. So we are going to call it a morning. We are going to meet again tomorrow. That is by God's grace. I wish you a lovely Monday, guys. Trade with cautious. Make sure that you make the trend to be your friend. You should not allow emotions to accompany you when you're making your entries. The market does not go anywhere. Okay? Trade with discipline. The market will never run away. The market will always be there. You will never finish it. Otherwise, it's you who's going to get finished. So trade with caution. Trade with discipline. No matter how sweet it may going to be, but trade with caution. All right. So thank you so much. We are ending here for today. By God's grace, we're going to meet again tomorrow morning. Thank you to all the members who attended the session, as well as my co-host who were helping me to manage the platform today. Allow me to say bye-bye for now until we meet again in the upcoming Zooms for the day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.